Well. We meet again, boys.
You know, when you walk into a room and a guy's doing this, it's never good.
Yeah.
Just like, gosh, he's thinking two things. He's gonna kick my ass or he's kicking someone's ass. Like that's all he's thinking about.
Like he might just pull out some kung fu. Just
Yeah.
like, what does this guy know?
He'll just start slapping his thighs. It's like, oh shit, we gotta get out of here. Yeah,
boys.
This guy knows violence that has belts. We got to get out of here.
His violence has a scale.
If you fuck with somebody that has violence that's measured in colored belts, you got to get out. You got to just get out, run away. That's why you don't fuck with Joe Rogan. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, he has some new controversies this week too.
What are you gonna do? You get paid $100 million, people to start to hate you. Okay, that's just how it works.
And he said then we're back in '93. Like, what are you gonna do? What do you want
fucking Vanilla Ice said it too. Let's get over it. Like,
not your job to tell me to get over it.
It's not my job. Listen, if we're gonna talk about mediocre whites saying the N-word, all right, let's talk about Vanilla Ice. Joe Rogan is a god, and you need to keep him out of your mouth.
Let's
Hey Joe.
Hey Joe.
Hey Joe, can I get on your podcast, man? No.
I'm available. I can file to Austin.
Joe, I can be there tomorrow. Do you want my help? Do you also need a short, balding man to help you? Because I got you, dog. Do you need another cisgendered white male to come to your side?
I'll lie about getting the vaccine, man. It's cool.
Yo, do you want me to lie? I'll lie.
I'll lie. What, you're giving out Teslas for doing the podcast? All right, man.
Shit. How? I don't think the question is do you want me to lie? I think the question is how much do you want me to lie?
I mean, just on a scale of, I don't know, on a scale of the vaccines are not FDA approved to the moon is made of cheese. Like how hard
should I go?
You want me to go?
Like I will lie even if you just pay off my car loan. Like that's how much I'll lie. Like just get rid of it.
Just get rid of my car loan. It's a drop in the bucket for you, Joe.
Yeah. I have incremental debt. I'll just show you what I have, and you tell me how much I need to lie to get rid of some of it. Okay. All right. Well,
let's introduce ourselves to the boys.
Hello, boys. Welcome in Wine Boys Podcast. Find us on all social media at Wine Boys Pod. wineboyspod@gmail.com for your wine suggestions, and please go rate, review, subscribe over there at the old YouTube, over there at the old Apple Music Store, at the old Apple Music Store. What the fuck am I doing? Just Apple Music. Don't go to the store. You don't need to go. And then Spotify as well. I'm at Zach Cossack on all social media. Zach Cossack Comedy on TikToks. That's it.
Okay. Boys, you can find me on the Instagrams and the Twitters at Lord Gerald. You can find me this weekend, just doing general dad things. A little bit of a Super Bowl party coming up. Yeah, I'm making loaded nachos. That's about it. It's
yeah.
Exciting.
This feels like a pizza and wings weekend. I haven't had like a legitimate, like, large pie 24 wing like style night in a while.
Yeah, they don't really do that in New York though, do
they? Yeah, I mean there's some places. I mean it's just it's a pizza town, so it's like you get a pie and that's it. You don't get pizza and wings like you do upstate.
Yeah, upstate it's just like I get pizza, wings, and you want ranch or blue cheese with that? And I'm like, give me blue cheese. I'm not a child.
Can you put ranch and blue cheese together? And then can you also just mainline it to me? That would be great. Thank you. That's still
a little extra mayonnaise on my pizza.
Yeah. That's still a very hotly tested debate about ranch versus blue cheese. I didn't realize that there's still so many pro ranch people.
Yeah, they're children.
Yeah, they're children and they need to be institutionalized. So
yeah, no, really, they are children. Okay, they're people don't have real problems in life. They some old grown ass adults that
Mhm.
go to restaurants and order boneless wings.
Get yourself. You know what you got to do? You want to grow up? Get yourself some fucking gorgonzola toast. You ever had that shit before?
I have not.
It's garlic bread, but it's got melted gorgonzola on it.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you want to grow up really fast? Eat that shit. I know. That's the kind of when I saw them making it, I was like I could jerk off, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna
Yeah.
stop right here. Like I'm sitting down at the pizza shop, just being like, okay,
Do you
now
like
this.
cross your legs, start like really rubbing together, getting that
I
friction?
I had to put my hands in my pockets because I was like, I'm getting nervous about my thoughts. Like I'm gonna start jerking off in this pizzeria if I don't put my hands away. But
You're like that one homeless guy downtown Syracuse with the long dreadlock playing
is he
pocket pool.
is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still out here.
I forgot what I
Bro, he's
used to
gonna
call
outlive
him.
all of us.
I think I know what I used to call him. I used to call him Bob Marley Manson. That's what I used to call him.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
Bob Marley and, and Charles Manson had a love child, it would be
Yeah,
that man.
Bob Marley Manson. He's still there, rocking these
Yeah.
streets. Um, well, we have wine, and we are boys, so let's talk about it.
Okay.
Would you
Well,
like to
I'll
talk
go
about your
first.
your busted ass wine you've been drinking
Yeah,
for?
I'm
Dude, you're like
on
you're
that.
fucking you're doing a science experiment with your insides right now.
I'm on that old shit. I got a little bit of this left. This gnarly head old vine Zin.
Tell me you're mixing it with Coca-Cola.
Not tonight. I'm out of
Okay.
coke, so I'm just straight up.
Yeah. The
Up.
last
That's the end of an era.
thank God. Last episode we did just check it out in the archives. My guy decided he wanted to mix red wine and Coca-Cola because apparently that's what they used to do in the old days.
It's actually not
When they
bad.
had to ration. What country was that Mexico? Where did
Spain.
the Spain.
Spain. It was a very, very common thing in Spain.
Yeah, well,
And I'm a
um
little acidic now.
yeah, acidic.
Mm.
What I'll tell you is I'm drinking some On the Wagon wine. So I went into
Okay.
my local liquoria, and I noticed on special this week was non-alcoholic wine.
Mm.
And I was like, I didn't first of all didn't even know they made it. I thought if
Never.
you were a wine drinker, you had what your first inclination was, this is gonna get me drunk. Like this is why,
Right.
or at least it's gonna make me feel, less shitty about my life day, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. I just think wine is such a camaraderie drink. Like when you open a bottle of wine
Mm-hmm.
for like anybody, I don't know. I got this wine and I can tell you right off the bat, this is gonna be dog shit. Like I already know it's going to be because every review, it's basically like, I didn't fucking know this was non-alcoholic.
so
It's just
so
angry.
it tastes like dirt.
It's just angry winos that are just like, this is fucking shit.
Now, how much is this bottle of non-alcoholic wine?
This is $9.
Okay, so it's a $10 bottle of wine.
It was 10 and change. So this is all right. So it's called Ariel.
Mm-hmm.
It is a 2020 Cabernet Sauvignon.
Okay.
It is a premium de-alcoholized wine.
Mm.
This is gonna taste
Now-
like fucking lighter fluid. I can already tell.
Now, from looking in the camera, I can see that there are nutritional facts on the back of this bottle.
And that's another reason why I got it. It contains less than 1/2% alcohol by volume.
Okay.
When you have to specify shit like that. Yes, there
Mhm.
are nutritional facts. Would you like me to read the nutritional facts first?
I would actually love to hear the nutritional facts.
Okay. The nutritional facts. So this is for an 8 fluid ounce, which I have to tell you is more than a regular amount of wine.
I thought that was a regular serving. It was 8 ounces.
6 ounces.
6. Okay.
3 to 6 fluid ounces is a regular serving. This is 8 fluid ounces. All right. So 8 fluid ounces, 52 calories. Yes.
Okay.
No total fat, 17 milligrams of sodium, 12 grams of carbs, only 10 grams of sugar, and 3% calcium and iron.
Okay. Strong bones.
It says, please keep refrigerator to consume within 5 days after opening. This was not in the refrigerator. So like, it is cold though. So
Okay.
all right. So it is a Cabernet Sauvignon. I should have probably specified that to begin with. So this is Ariel is the only de-alcoholized wine to win a gold medal against wines with alcohol. Okay, first and foremost, that's an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Ariel retains all of its natural, delicate flavors of wine by using a cold filtration process to remove the alcohol.
Okay.
That's it. So
Now, immediately, this is going to be compared to such titans in the industry as Welch's. So I'm interested.
Genuinely interested. The cork didn't even pop.
Oh, yeah. There's no.
Oh my God.
What does it smell like?
Like balsamic vinegar.
Okay.
Hold on, wait. Balsamic vinegar?
Balsamic vinegar?
It's a big word for homo. This is disgusting. Dude, I'm gonna be drinking Italian dressing. That's what I'm doing.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Ugh.
If I drank this and then went to that funeral I had to go to, I had to go to an Italian, very Jersey funeral the other day. People are gonna be like, "What are you like?" I didn't realize Zach is a homosexual now. That's fun.
Who are those children?
Oh, did you hear that finally?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was just about to say, I did not want to bring this up on the show because usually they're quiet, but we live above a family that has just got. So it's funny because they're quiet from basically 8 a.m. all the way through until 8 p.m. 8 p.m. hits and they're like, all right, we can let them out of the cage. And they let the kids out of the cage and they fucking just go. They basically run them until they get tired. So in like 10 to 15 minutes, they will be passed out.
Okay.
But when they run around, they stomp, they jump around. It sounds like they're playing Jenga with the dog. Like all I want is I want one of them to fall out the window just so I can. That's all I want.
Just one.
Yeah. Who was the kid? Eric Clapton's kid? Which kid? Was it whose kid fell out of the window in New York City?
I think it was Eric Clapton.
Yeah. I just need one Clapton kid. That's all I need. One to just fall out the window, and it's just like, this is why we don't run in the house. Look at your stupid fucking brother smashed on the ground.
Yeah. Like, it's a little sacrificial lamb.
Yeah. I'll sacrifice every lamb to get rid of that noise. But regardless, I love children. Now, I just want to. Okay, now you guys have to look at this. This bottle is very dark.
Yep.
I mean, it looks like wine.
Inky.
It is inky. Oh God.
The bottle lick. It's a method. It's a method.
Oh, this smells fucking terrible.
Okay. Now, when you say like, does it smell sweet? Does it smell acidic?
It smells like balsamic vinegar.
Jesus.
Like I swear, like if anybody's ever had, like if the boys have ever had balsamic vinegar before, like I feel like I need to get this on a salad.
Okay. Even then, if you look at mine, it still has like a reddish hue to it.
Hey, I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for the boys, all right?
Yours is black.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers.
There's a piece of cork in there.
Oh my God. Just the face you made as soon as you sipped it.
I hate everything about this.
Oh my God.
I might throw this at the wall.
So it won't get you drunk and it tastes terrible.
Yeah. What's the point? Like, what's the
point?
Dude, what's the point?
Like, at least if it tasted like Kool-Aid, like, you wouldn't complain about it.
I think I would drink. Okay, so this is Welch's grape juice if somebody farted in it. Like, that's like, oh, it even smells bad. Like, I like it. It just never trust any. No, don't trust a girl named Ariel. All right, we knew this right off the bat.
Oh man.
All right. First of all, that dumb bitch is always in the sea talking to the animals.
Oh Jesus.
She's always getting herself in some hijinks.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like,
I just need legs. Shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
Legs overrated. I'd rather have flippers.
I wish I had legs. She's talking to a crab who I think ironically gives her crabs.
Yeah. Hanging out with a crab who's like fake Jamaican.
Yeah.
Came back from vacation with island braids and a new accent, like he's Chet Hanks. That's what they call them, island braids. That racist shit.
All right, so this is Ariel Cabernet Sauvignon. It's from the Napa Valley. It should go back there and never come home. Please go away. This wine is an abomination. I'm sorry. This is horrible. Average price of this wine is between $8.99 and $11.99. I paid too much. That's what I'm gonna say. I paid more than $0 for this. Bold, tannic, dry, and acidic are the characteristics of this wine. Tasting notes are cherry, raspberry, a bit of oak, a little bit of chocolate, plum. I noticed nobody said farts or balsamic vinegar here, so I like how people like the first review was just like, I don't know why you call this wine, but it is. It's bad. It's very bad. It pairs well with beef, lamb, game meats, mature and hard cheeses, and poultry. I also think it pairs well with a fucking under a bridge. Yes.
They won't drink that shit.
No, if you brought this to them, they're just like, we'll just take Wild Irish Rose. Like you don't have to. Give me a nice bottle of Thunderbird. Let's call this a day.
True story. I had a cousin show up to my grandmother's funeral repast with a bottle of Wild Irish Rose in a paper bag.
Yeah, that's called a good fucking family member.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Okay. Yeah. And he did.
Anyway, this is making me upset. Like, can you tell? Like, my whole day just changed. Like, overall, like, not a terrible day. I did the old day job. I did some comedy. I was feeling pretty okay. And then I walked into this liquor store. I caught eyes with a beautiful Asian man, and he's just like, "You want this?" And I was like, "Sure." I was like, "Does my body language give away that I'm an alcoholic?" So I walked in, I grabbed it. He didn't deter me. He was just like, he'll figure it out. Mm-hmm. And I did, and I don't like it. And I hope that Asian man understands that I will never visit his store again. And it's not even his fault. It's not. It's my fault.
No, blame him.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
You have to. That's the American way. You don't take responsibility for your decisions. Fuck that. No. Blame him. Fuck him.
No.
So speaking of terrible decisions,
I like it. Like, you just got so mad. Please stop the hate. All right, we need to stop.
No. So speaking of terrible decisions,
yeah.
My favorite rapper in the year 2000 did something incredible.
Yes, you guys may know him by his full. I forgot his full name. What is his full name again?
I think it's Cornell Hayes.
Cornell Hayes.
I think
he sounds like he invented something.
Cornell Hayes. That's a very old timey name.
Yeah, sounds like he invented peanut butter. Like that's. Yeah.
Cornell Hayes was like a relief pitcher for the Cardinals back in the early 70s.
So the lefty Cornell Hayes is in. Thus far, through halfway through the season, he's got a sub-2 ERA.
Oh man!
But he's kind of fat.
Like he's kind of chubby.
Yeah, he's just crushing big league chew. It's got a big old wad of dip in.
Oh man!
Like he lips skull as he's like on the pitcher's mound.
Yep. Cornell Hayes, he's like from Alabama.
Yeah.
And then he made it up to St. Louis. Started pitching in the big leagues.
Yeah. He took a train up to the St. Louis Cardinals.
Oh man.
Won himself a job here for the Cardinals, see?
Yeah. May 3rd is Cornell Hayes Day.
Come on down to the ballpark, get yourself a Cracker Jack and some peanuts. Signed by Cornell Hayes.
Yeah. May 3rd, 1989 is Cornell Hayes Day.
The first 10,000 fans in attendance will get a Cornell Hayes bobblehead and one of his jock straps. Welcome.
You'll be entered in for the raffle to win a 32-inch television.
Back in the day, they had the colors. It's just like 32-inch color television.
A brand new 32-inch color television from RCA.
Oh God. Well, Cornell Hayes, you guys might know him by his stage name Nelly. He's accidentally slid in his own DMs, which I find to be so funny.
Oh man.
It just and then accidentally posted a video
Yes.
at length of him getting his DS'd by some thick woman.
Now
I don't know if she's a lady of the night, but
I watched the video.
I'm still drinking this, by the way, because I have to prove a point to myself.
It's wet and you're thirsty.
I'm not even that thirsty. I have water here. I can just drink that.
You just can't waste the money at this point.
No, I'm dumping this down the drain.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even give this to a homeless person. This is how bad this is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Maybe try it out. Just tell one of your roommates if they're like right there. Like, so for the podcast, I bought some non-alcoholic wine. It is absolutely terrible. You should try it.
And they both would be like, "We're good." You're not a very good salesman, are you, kid?
Not at all. So, anyway, something I noticed about the Nelly Fellatio video. He's really putting on for the average penis man.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty decent dick. Like
it's a very average sized penis. Watch the video.
I did. Like, there's some people on the internet that are calling it big.
You think big?
I mean, that there are those that are saying that it is a big penis.
I don't think that's a big penis.
Now maybe us as I think we have dicks that are very comparable to our bodies. Like, I've seen yours. Sure. It's chubby. Yeah, chubby penis. Mine is long and skinny, just like myself. So.
I saw that penis and I said, this penis looks very familiar. It's not my penis, but it is akin to my penis.
I've seen this penis before. I wake up to this penis every day.
Every day I wake up to this penis at full mast. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's slightly darker than my own, but also the lighting was bad.
Yeah.
Is what it is. But the general size and shape, the veininess of the shaft.
Next time you make love to your wife, can you do me a favor and like somehow just like throw a Nelly reference in there? Just like just a little, and she doesn't have to notice. Like, it could be just it's in the throes of passion. So maybe you could just be like, I'm going down, down, baby, or just like
as soon as I insert, I'll just say, welcome to Nellyville.
Yeah. Or when you finish, just be like, hot shit. Oh, hot shit. But
drop down and get your eagle on, girl.
Shake your tail feather. Cornell Hayes.
Whew, batter up.
You can find me down in St. Louis. Okay.
I'll give you my pimp juice.
Yeah. What does it take to be number one? Okay, we're done. It's over.
I'll put your feet on my rug.
Okay, we're done. It's over.
We're done. We quote Nelly all night.
Oh, hey, Bit, how's it going? Oh, you wanna get killed? All right, we'll kill you. Okay. Like, you just took that bit, you took it behind the shed, you slit its throat.
Yeah.
Now stop. Please stop.
Yeah, now I'm gonna fuck the body. You want me to quote another Nelly song? Because I can.
I can feel your brain just being like, say it. Say it.
Just go through the country grammar track list right now, one by one.
There's like 21 songs on that. It's like it would literally take the entire episode.
That was like the most popular rap album when we were like 10 years old.
I know. I was gonna say 20 years ago, that was the most popular album. That was one of the most popular albums of all time, let alone for us. It was just you couldn't go 3 songs on the radio without hearing country grammar and then something resembling country grammar. Like it was just like what was his second hit after that?
After country grammar?
Yeah.
EI?
EI
or was
probably.
It Hot in Here?
Hot in Here, I think it was a couple years later. I think Hot in Here. I want to say like it was probably like 02 or 03, right?
Maybe. Yeah. But EI was probably.
EI is like still one of my favorite Nelly songs. Like
EI is a fucking jam.
Dude,
You know
I
what? I have more respect for Nelly now than I ever did before, knowing that he has an average sized penis.
it hit. I was, that's
I feel like
okay. Again, the end. I need to go on Reddit. I got to see what they're saying because I feel
uh
like right now, there are some people in the American media that are just like, I was just scrolling through. I noticed Nelly posted a new story, and I looked at it. I go, whoa, that's a big dick. And it's just like, then maybe you have to then look at that person and go, I mean, what are we working with then? Maybe.
yeah, yeah. There's the thing. I've been looking at this dick, man, and
I've been
listen,
analyzing
I'm
this.
secure enough in my own sexuality. I can look at this penis, okay?
Me too.
And you know what?
I have
This
it's in
is
my
a very
it's currently in my DMs. I might as well pull it up myself.
so here's the thing about the penis, right? You see her mopping it up. She's doing a good job. And the
Okay,
way she's going down, you expect when she comes up, like there's gonna be more. And it's like, oh nope, that's the head.
it's just like
It's
there's
not like look at it. It's not it's a very average sized penis. It's thick toward
yeah.
the base. Yes.
I mean it's yeah. I mean I'm watching it.
It has a nice taper. It's thick toward the base. It tapers up toward the head.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, there's the head.
I'm also just fascinated by this woman's hairdo. What are we doing here? What is
Oh
that?
yeah, the two knots at the top, they're adorable. She's cute. She's cute.
Got a real Minnie Mouse vibe.
Yeah, yeah, it's cute.
By the way, they're like desexualizing Minnie Mouse now. I mean,
Oh, they are.
we're out of control. All right, it was the M&Ms. Can I make a quick point?
Yeah, go
Because
ahead.
I feel like we're gonna go through this whole because everybody has to be the same, don't you know? Because when the revolution happens or whenever Bezos turns us all into robots, we all have to be, the same flesh sacks. Each and every one of us has to look at the same as the other. But my thought process is that there's a lot of very sexy logos out there that are still really turning me on. Okay? Have you picked up a can of Pringles recently? All right? You've seen that Pringle man? It's a sexy man. That's a sexy
that
mustache. It's turning me on.
The gay mustache. We all
Get
know
rid
it.
of it.
We all know
Shave the Pringle man.
No, don't shave that stuff.
Shave him.
Keep it.
Shave him or we riot.
Listen, I am not angry at desexualizing children's cartoons.
Shave him or we riot.
I'm not angry at it.
I know.
However, I'll be honest, I think we need to see more mustaches in popular culture, like strong ones.
Okay.
We need more. It's just
In like what part of the world? Like, are you saying like there's plenty in athletics? I mean, there's
of
plenty
strong mustaches.
strong mustaches. There's a lot in athletics. There's
Yeah.
I mean, go to Brooklyn. That's all you see are just perfectly twilled mustaches.
Yeah. And that's okay, but I don't live in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
I live in the real world.
Here's the thing. If I see a mustache like that, you see the hipsters in Brooklyn. But the way that I see those mustaches are the kind of guys that take off boxing gloves and go, take off those bitch mittens and fight.
But are you thinking of like the twisty ends or
Yes. I'm
No,
talking about
I'm not
twilled
thinking of that.
mustaches. You're talking about
I'm
just like
thinking
big, like policemen
big-
mustaches.
Ron Swanson,
Yes.
the Ned Waterbury, like
Yes.
a nice
Jeez, that's a good name drop.
yeah.
Oh, for legal reasons, we have to say that that is a fake person. Now we can go ahead and continue.
Just whatever you think he looks like. That's
Yeah.
what he looks like.
Have you guys ever seen a large country-fed man with a big gray mustache? That's what he looks
Yeah.
like. Now it's okay.
A big brown mustache because it's Ned Flanders.
Oh, yes, of course. It is a little salty. Now it's fine.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
a big, thick, real lip curt.
Happily doodly neighbor. Now, I think there's an issue with everything. I'll just say with everything. Everything's a problem.
Okay.
But getting back to Nelly's average middling penis.
A penis playing for a middling franchise on Cornell Stewart.
Cornell you just took Cordell Stewart and
Yeah.
Cornell Hayes and put them together.
Yeah,
A regular slash of a name. Yes, welcome. Cornell Hayes is up to the plate. If you guys haven't seen your Instagrams recently, his penis is on it. I wish I wish old-timey play-by-play announcers were around like today, but like, and they have to bring up the scandals that are happening.
Yeah. Well, the world has seen Cornell Hayes' penis.
Just,
The penis seen around the world, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that had a little bit of a Morgan Freeman cadence to it.
Ah. It was an average penis.
Some would say less than daunting.
Veiny with a taper from the base to the tip. The young lady was using a twist and shout method. Yes.
The twist and shout method.
Yes. Little twist and shout.
Yes.
A favorite taught to her by her uncle Tony. Whoa,
Jeez, almost a
that got dark.
Yeah, I was gonna say, almost a slip up there. All right. Well, I think we can put
Jim just the molester. And... Great. What?
Okay. All right.
Little too.
Looks like Morgan Freeman narrates life by Morgan Freeman. Well,
Cornell just got done on the Millennium Tour, performing his greatest hits. Saw a young lady in the crowd that night. She was there.
And he took her back and decided this should go on Instagram. We should
Cornell's
make it.
words were, I just performed. Why should I work?
All right. That's enough of that. All right. So we saw Cornell. Now I this story, we had breaking news as this come across. Our girl, Farrah Abraham, of Teen Mom fame. Apparently, she's just selling jars of shit now. Like it's just that's just her thing. And apparently the people are paying high dollars for it.
Not a surprise.
Not a surprise because people are disgusting.
Yeah.
Not only disgusting, but how desperate do you have to be? Like people are buying canned farts. Like I get that because there's nothing better than opening a can of soda and just like getting that tickle on your nose. But just like I feel like it's the same way with a canned fart. It's just like ooh. It's like smelling salts.
The thing about Farrah Abraham is at this point she's one of those people that's stuck around way too long on her 15 minutes of fame.
Mm-hmm.
And at
she's
this
on minute
point,
25.
She's went full like tons of plastic surgery and just she's more and more divorced from reality. I mean, one day I was scrolling through the hub as grown men tend to do, and I found I'll throw a little bit of Morgan Freeman.
I was gonna say you got a little bit of he's lonely, sad, if you will.
Yeah. I was masturbating. Anyway, I was scrolling through the hub and I came across a video of hers and I was like, oh man, she did Backdoor Teen Mom with James Dean. Wonder what she's up to now. Fuck it. So I click on the video and she's going to town on herself. And she just seems like she's not really feeling it, but like this is paying the bills. So I'm like, all right, chug a chug chug. And then she bends over, puts finger in her butthole, and she has those long acrylic nails on, and it starts to bleed a little bit. And then I stop chug-a-lugging because at this point I'm concerned but still interested. Like at this point, I'm in it for the story. I just need to know how this ends. Like, where's the there's a story arc here now.
Yeah, where's the plot twist?
I'm watching and I'm like, her asshole is clearly bleeding, and she has to feel it, but she's like bent over in such a way that she can't see. And then at one point she pulls her hand out, she looks at it, she's like, oh yeah, that little asshole's bleeding. Yeah, you fuck me bloody. Yeah, you like that? Your dick is so big it made me bloody. And she just kept going. And I was like, you know what?
And then you came. I got it now.
Like it was
Yes.
So
As soon as we introduced blood, that's when I came.
nah, I went to the next video. I couldn't.
I went to the next video.
Yeah.
I had to watch a young white woman get fucked by 8 black guys, and that was the thing that got me.
Like
that was it.
I'm
That was the thing that made me come.
Yeah. At that point, I was just like, I'm dissatisfied with this experience. I'm going to tell your manager I will never come back to this Arby's again. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then I went down the street.
Went down the street to Red Robin like an adult.
Like an adult. Bottomless fries.
Bottomless fries.
Sir, you can't masturbate in here. It's a Red Robin.
I can do whatever I goddamn please.
You keep those fries coming, bitch. I'll tell you when I've had enough. Sir, there are families in here. Let them watch.
Let the boy watch. That's so dumb. All right, so
I woke up in a Brookstone. I was masturbating in one of the massaging chairs.
Guys, we gotta get. He's on the heroin again. We gotta get him off. He's just jerking off in Brookstones.
Imagine someone just like completely blacking out, like having no idea what's going on, like full on mental breakdown. You come to, you're in a Brookstone massaging chair. Your pants are on your ankles and you're pleasuring yourself.
And it's just like, oh, there's so much to this backstory. What is going on here?
What the fuck? Like, this is memento right here. Like, what the fuck is going on?
You want to hear a funny story? Oh, I'll tell you after. So
wait, but I was just gonna say, and like people don't even like people are doing that thing where like they clearly know what's going on, but they're trying to ignore you till like the police show up.
Yeah.
You okay, sir? Yeah, I'm fine. Anyway,
it's just like, this is not fine.
He's not okay.
Yeah. As somebody that has a family history of mental illness and just addiction in general, I'll tell you the funniest story. I don't know why it popped into my head, because I need people to empathize for me as a comedian. So, do you care? Do you care? So there was a situation. My dad was in rehab. I should let me preface this story by saying this was not his first stint. He was a frequent flyer. So okay. This was one of his multiple stints. And I don't know why this popped in my head one day, but I was just talking about mental illness and the mixture of drugs. So we went and visited him. And, he was there. He had the gown on and the medical thing. And there was a situation where I found out that in the cafeteria they had that juice, like the not the juice maker, but it's like a soda fountain. But it's all different juices, like orange, pineapple, cranberry, all that.
Yeah.
I don't even know, a juice machine, whatever.
Yeah.
So I got a little orange juice, and then I got a little pineapple juice. Made myself a little orange juice cocktail.
Yeah.
And I sat down, and my dad is, strung out. He's at a rehab center, and one of the nurses came over and was just like, so hey, I just wanted to let you know that blah blah blah. And he takes the orange juice and just throws it at us. And I start hysterically laughing. And now everybody else was appalled. They were just like, "Oh my god!" And I'm just like, "Oh my god!"
You get him, Dad.
I was like, hands down, some of the funniest shit I've ever seen.
So, did he throw it at the nurse? Or?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I was like, what the fuck? First and foremost, my first reaction was like, that's my juice. But my second reaction was start to laugh. And I was like, now that is a sociopathic move right there.
Man.
To fucking laugh.
My juice.
How much entitlement do you need as a child to just be like, not the juice? And then to not worry about the person getting thrown in their face. And then you just start
1 cup per customer.
Just start laughing afterwards. I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Like,
oh man,
threw juice at this lady.
Did he say anything after that?
No, it was the best part. The stone-faced nature of it was so funny.
Oh man,
I was like, oh my god, drugs are bad. Like,
so the nurse comes over, says something to him, and he just, and then
basically, I was like, oh my God. It was so funny.
You're like, my
And
juice. And then he was
never
like,
not be funny. Like, just like, it was a regular Cornell Hayes curveball.
a slider right down the middle.
It tossed a slider, hit the nurse right in the jowl. I don't know. It just popped in my head because we were just talking about, drugs and hallucinations and ending up in Brookstone's jerking off. And it was that was just, I was like, I have a Brookstone jerking off story. Comedy. Now, it's probably a good time to transition into sports.
Yeah.
Because all that throwing of juice has got me interested in throwing the old pigskin around.
Of course.
But I was kind of looking over New York passed sports betting a couple of weeks ago, conveniently right as the NFL playoffs started.
Oh wow.
And a lot of people, a lot of my friends are losing it. Like, they are degenerates, and they don't know how to stop. Yep. One of my friends lost $12,000 a couple weeks ago.
Oh, good for him.
I go, did you have that? He goes, my car is worth that. I'm like, oh no. I said, you're not doing that. He goes, if it gets any worse.
Good for him.
I said, there are hotlines, but don't call it because this is fun for me. Like, I kind of want you to hit rock bottom. It's doing it for me. I don't know why. Watching you sweat walking is doing it for me. Like,
next thing you know, he's gonna be on the bus going out to the casino, talking about, well, I got $40 in my pocket, and if I don't win tonight, Junior doesn't have lunch money tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm just hoping he doesn't get to like an Uncut Gem situation where there's 3 guys holding him out the window, and he's just passing a duffel bag through of money to his side piece.
Yeah,
who just happens to be fucking Kanye West now. But
oh man.
Okay, so I'm dissecting it. I'm trying to figure out. So the conversation this whole week. So I've been following, all aspects of the reporting on this, from the Cincinnati side to the Kansas City side. Side. Los Angeles side. Sorry, and they're talking about LA so little. It's almost insulting because the story is not fun. It's like, this is a very talented Rams team who went into the season going, we're going here. Like, this is where we put together this elite roster with a quarterback who has always been good but just never had a chance.
Right.
And we were supposed to be here. And them being there, not weird. But then you have the Cincinnati Bengals, who legitimately were picked to finish last in their division and to be one of the worst teams in their conference.
Mm-hmm.
And then Joe Burrow, it just is different. He's so he's the coolest white guy ever, I think. Like, he just is the coolest white dude ever.
Now, one thing I've noticed is we have a habit on this podcast of
anointing cool white guys.
Man. Yeah, anointing a white man as the white guy.
As the best black quarterback in the league. I agree.
Yes.
He is. He definitely is. We thought Baker Mayfield was, but he's whining too much recently.
Yeah, he whines a lot.
Yeah. And black quarterbacks don't have that mentality. Like, Lamar Jackson has a very strict mentality. Yeah. Work harder, nobody cares.
Exactly. Like,
nobody cares, work harder.
You get Cornell Hayes in a Cheesecake Factory parking lot.
Yeah, exactly.
It's life. Keep moving.
Yeah. When you're getting gummed down in a Cheesecake Factory parking lot, despite your wife, I mean, and then he starts complaining about Odell Beckham's, asking for the ball, and it just seems like nobody likes the guy. Yeah. And he's got very strong, Ryan Leaf energy. You know what I'm saying? You get that reference, right? Like, yeah, but boys, if you don't know who Ryan Leaf is, he's a true I would say he was a true underdog story, and then he got into the NFL. And but now he's like a motivational speaker because he has no choice. Because he literally pigeonholed himself into that job.
You know what? I feel like once you've been a professional athlete, there are very few career paths that you can take.
I mean, depends. If you're a good businessman, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
the scammy kind of businessman vibe.
Yeah. How many car washes do you own?
Right, right.
Yeah.
You own a car wash,
A
a
juice
movie
bar.
theater, juice bar. Yep.
It's just like, oh, you mean you have money laundering fronts? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, I got 6 Boost Mobile stores. Like, all right,
Okay. And they're hiding money inside the boxes. I got it. Like, I
of
understand
course.
what you're doing.
You know, Pusha T once said a Nike box fits $100,000 with no insoles. So yeah, there you go.
I'm just saying. The man knows. Listen. Does the man know crime or what?
Yeah. So yeah, you got that guy. You've got the broadcaster guy, the sports broadcaster guy,
Yeah.
right? And then you got the motivational speaker.
Yeah.
But I feel
That
like
is kind of the career path.
those are the career paths right there. Motivational speaker, but you can only become a motivational speaker if you like bomb out of the league in like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the only way
Yeah.
you get motivational speaker.
Hence Ryan Leaf, or you become a hardcore alcoholic. Like those are
Well,
your
yeah,
yeah.
but that's part of your motivational speaking arc.
Yes, you have Ryan. There's the Ryan Leaf and the Todd Marinoviches of the world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
these are all okay. We're getting into deep cut '90s quarterbacks. All right, so boys, there's like 15 documentaries about these guys. You can go watch them. But so so the story basically is, I think the only story that's being made out of this is grizzled veteran quarterback who played on one of the worst franchises of all time gets his shot
Mhm.
versus the coolest dude to ever grace the NFL. Young, and then not even brash, just young, competitive, like so fucking cool.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, there's so many different ways. There's Joe Burrow. Like, he's just so cold. He's cool. Like
Joe Shiesty.
Joe Shiesty. I haven't seen a lot of Joe, Big Dick Joe. There should
Yeah.
be,
You know
big
what?
big balls Burrow. I kind of like that one. That one's the
We
one I
need
just came up with.
big balls, bro. We need to change it. After Nelly, we need to change the narrative around big penises. Okay.
Yeah.
We
Wow,
need.
you really hung up on this.
I'm hung up on this now. Big dicks aren't everything. A big dick is overrated. What you gonna do? Trip
Oh.
over it?
What are you gonna jump rope with this thing?
Yeah, yeah. Like wearing jeans is like impossible. Just nah.
It is true. It's like trying to put a sub. It's like trying to put a sub sandwich in your pants. It's like, well, what are we doing, guys?
Yeah. Like, and it's just wearing jeans, and they're not really that forgiving. Like, no.
Yeah.
Like you become a sweatpants god for life. What are you gonna do? Wear sweatpants to court? We have so many baby mamas because you have this big penis.
Okay, that's a bit of a stereotype, but okay.
I'm just saying, big penises come with big problems, And even then, if you're betting a lot of women just from vaginal canal pressure, it's gonna get smaller anyway.
This is a mo money, mo problems, but for this century.
Yeah, it's just
Big dick, big problems.
Yeah, having a big dick just seems like a hassle to me. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like it's.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Yeah, like you need. I feel like a small penis is like. Having a small penis is like okay. Like, you know what? I don't have a small dick, but if I did have a small dick.
Oh god, look at you.
You know what? I'll
high
stand
and mighty.
on my shit. I'll stand on my shit.
I'm about a Nelly. You're like, I'm about a Nelly-sized penis.
I'm about a Nelly-sized penis. It's not a big penis. That's a very regular size, standard issue penis. All right. Standard issue wins wars, and you're the U.S. Army. You just need a well-funded, well-trained men. That's all you need.
True.
You don't need to bring out the heavy artillery all the time. Missionary with the lights off, buddy. Soft glow of the television from Fox News. That's what we need.
It's by far your favorite bit.
Yeah.
If we went through the archives of these episodes, that bit would be used by far the most. Like
Probably.
Oh my God! So every time, Mike Pence, soft glow of Fox News in the background, missionary with the lights off, softly making love to his wife through the opening of his pajama bottoms.
It can go so many different ways. All right, that's my machine.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think I just thought of I always think of like the alliteration of Mike Pence pensively pounding his wife.
Yeah. Yep. Then he gets done. He flogs himself in the bathroom after showering.
Reads a Bible verse, and hits the hay.
Yeah, he was probably the first one to read the Bible after making love.
I don't think so. I think there's a lot of people out there. Me, for example, as you know, right next to my crack pipe. I couldn't get it out. Like I was like, I was like, I'm gonna get it out and I'm gonna say it stone face. And as soon as I said it, I was like, there's no way I'm not cracking on this.
I gotta bail. That's a fucking 2010 Odd Future lyric.
What?
Laying in the bed with a Bible and a crack pipe. Like this.
Is it really, or is it?
Nah, I can just see
it
that.
Sounds like it.
Like an early.
I can just see
sweatshirt project or something.
I can see Tyler the Creator. Yeah, definitely saying that. Yeah. Like, just fuck two bitches, got a crack pipe and a Bible.
Yeah.
It's like. Oh God, that's there's a lot of that energy in just in rap in general, except it's just different. Like it's much different now. Like we were having a conversation about like rap producers and kind of like the way that they do things, like outside of a comedy club the other night, and it was like the whole conversation was basically like the way that they produce music now is so like one tone. It's just like, all right, we get it, we know what's coming out. Where like a few years ago, it's just like there were so many different things kicking around. It's just like, yo, that sounds much more different than this, and like that shit's crazy over there. Like it just everything is different. Where today maybe I'm just not opening my mind up on more, but it's definitely there's a lot of universal sounds. Like it sounds similar in most ways.
Yeah, there's still a lot of different shit out there, but if you listen to like the more popular shit, it all sounds the same.
Sure, yeah.
Especially if you listen to like the Baby, every single song sounds exactly the same.
Yeah, he's the Nickelback of rap. I said it the other night, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. It's every single song sounds exactly the same.
I got a little hate for that when I said it. People were just like, how can you talk about him like that? And I was just like, fucking listen to a Nickelback song, listen to another one, and then do the same thing with the Baby and be like, oh yeah, no, you're right.
No, it's every song has that same bass line, that boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, basically.
Every single song.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And here's the thing though, is earlier the Baby didn't sound like that.
No,
it was a little different. It was before he got his teeth done. Before he got the teeth.
You think it's the teeth thing?
Yeah, and to be honest here,
you just dropped your voice, so I feel like you're gonna say some racial shit. Is this okay?
The teeth changed the shape of his face.
Okay. Oh, because what is it, like did it weigh him down or something?
Nah, I just think that it's like the shape of the teeth are like different, and I think it kind of changed the shape of his face.
Okay.
And you know what? He went super. I mean, when you're doing fucking songs with Dua Lipa, it's like fuck it, man.
Yeah.
Like let's milk this bitch for all it's worth.
This guy's doing numbers. Yeah.
Like he doesn't care anymore about what the music sounds like.
I'm sorry. Do you like every ass filled in the stadium? Because we could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want?
Oh man.
Do you want every seat to be filled? I got you.
Yeah. Like he just fuck it. I don't care anymore. And you know what was evidence of him not caring anymore? When he had that one set at what was it, at Rolling Loud? We talked about how the Baby fans like they don't have AIDS or whatever. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's some fucking that's some alarming data you just came up with.
He was like, yeah, man, if you ain't got AIDS, no shit like that, put your motherfucking hands in the sky. And then hit the sound effect.
You have too much money when you're saying some weird shit like that.
Yeah, someone threw a shoe. He was, who the fuck throw that goddamn broke ass Adidas?
That broke ass Adidas. By the way, no one got AIDS here. Speaking of AIDS, they found a new HIV variant.
They did?
Yeah. But, kind of like Omicron, it's not going to kill anybody. Oh. Yeah, Rogan lives. All right, now.
Doyle rules.
I'm I'm gonna print a T-shirt that just says Rogan lives. I'm just gonna wear it everywhere. Just get so many people upset.
Well, you live in New York City. You got to find the sign guy. Just like stand next to him.
I haven't found him yet.
He's probably in Soho. He looks rich.
I think he was in. I think he was in NoHo because I walked. Somebody was holding a sign the other day, and he was just a large, kind of phallic-looking fellow, and I was like, "Is that him? Is that guy with sign?" And I couldn't really tell. So, but I was en route, so I was like, I can't stop and try to find the sign guy. But I'll just get, I'll print you one too. We'll wear Rogan Lives T-shirts.
I already told you how I feel about Joe Rogan.
I know, but it's fun.
We've talked about it.
Having fun. All right.
It's silly. Yeah. We're having a silly time.
Guys, listen. All right. I'm gonna do it, and there's not a goddamn thing you can do about it. Now we have to talk about Joe Burrow. I do need to get some Burrow merch. He's by far my new favorite black quarterback in the NFL, and I'm not sure what to do about it. Yeah. But it would be funny if him and like Lamar Jackson, they had a poll. Like if they just polled every player in the NFL, they're like, which one of these guys is the coolest? They'd be like, oh, Joe Burrow. Like it's not even like. And they're like, but that's Lamar Jackson. Like he's like doing, like he's the best. He's the best like athlete, probably the best player on the field at all times. And people were just like, yeah, but Joe Burrow is like way cooler and definitely like way blacker than this guy. Like we just know he is.
I think Kyler Murray's kind of cool.
No, he's not. He's a little bitch. He's like 4'2". Like listen.
Everybody just shits on this man for being so short.
Listen, as soon as he doesn't have to pull up a booster seat to the IHOP, then we'll talk.
Kyler Murray. He's 5'3". Okay.
My guy is 4'10". All right.
He qualifies for disability.
He's a certified dwarf. He is. Look.
He's a little guy. He's a cute little guy.
When they list, like whenever when the game starts, they like show the attributes, and it's just like Kyler Murray, one of the shorter guys, and they get 5'10". I was like, he's like 7 inches shorter. Let's be real, okay?
5'10" in heels.
We were having a conversation about short comics the other day, and people were just like, they said this to me. They're like, you're probably taller than Kevin Hart. I go, yeah, but if he stands up,
definitely taller than Kevin Hart.
I go, yeah, but what if he stands on all of his money? He's taller than everyone. he's the tallest person in the world.
Oh man,
dude, he is uncomfortably loaded. Like he has so much money that if I even said to him, Kevin, can I have some money? He'd give me some, and then more money would be put in its place. It would just be like, oh look, there's more money. I'm pretty sure he shifts money. Like
yeah, does whatever he wants.
Yeah. But
did you see True Story? It was great.
No, I don't know if I want to. I'm nervous about anything. I'm nervous about when comics get into serious roles. I'm like, I'd like to see it, but I'm also like indifferent.
I mean, it's not his first one.
I know.
This one was good. It was actually good.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
Speaking of movies, I actually watched recently.
We're not done with Joe Burrow yet. I got to talk about.
I'm sorry. I got to talk about Joe Shiesty.
I got to suck his balls first. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
All right. So we need to get some hot takes. We need some picks. All right. So we were, and I can say this with full sincerity, the worst parlay pickers last year. We literally picked everything wrong. I had the national anthem length wrong. I had team jerseys wrong. I had how many touchdowns Tom Brady would throw wrong. I had passing yards by Mahomes wrong. The only thing that I got right was length of halftime show. That was the only thing that I got right.
Okay. So what are your picks this year?
So what I think is I'm gonna lay away from the props. I'm gonna take 2 prop bets. All right, because as you know, as a non-gambling addict. Again, we're doing a lot of disclaimers. I do not give betting advice. I'm not licensed or distributing any of this advice. Now,
sure.
Tails on the coin toss because everybody's been picking heads recently and it's never working. And I'm going to go with Burrow over 275 yards passing. Okay. Because I think they're going to be down.
I like it.
Yeah, because they always get down. They seem to find a way back. And I think I truthfully, and it's not because I'm a Matt Stafford stan, even though I really am. as you know, as a lifelong Detroit Lions fan and a Matt Stafford apologist for my entire life, I can finally now say I was right. I've been right the entire time. I've been saying Matthew Stafford is a top 5 quarterback. Everyone said no, and I'm like no. And then as soon as he won on Sunday, I texted everyone and was like, guess what? I've been right the entire time. So
Stafford is talented.
Stafford is the best quarterback in this football game.
Yeah.
But he is better than Joe Burrow. He has a longer line of work. He's just better. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't go against the GOAT, which I did last year. I said Mahomes is just better because Tom Brady is old. And what did I get? I got a nice slice of humble pie. But I think Stafford. I think they're going to win. It's going to be close late because I think they're going to get out into like a decent sized lead, like a 2-touchdown lead. Mm-hmm. But then like Burrow will make it interesting in the fourth quarter. But I'm thinking like 28-24 kind of game.
Okay.
28-24. It'll be like 28-13 or something like that, or 20, or however the score works, and then they'll somehow get their way back into it.
Okay. Yeah. I can see that. I honestly, I have no idea. I'm not a dog in this fight. I'm not gonna be the degenerate gambler this time around, because you know what happens when you lose your house and you have to talk to your baby girl on Christmas and explain why the ham came in a can this year.
Sounds like my kind of Christmas. All right. Why is Daddy behind clear glass?
Oh.
Okay. All right. We get it. You did some time. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's come on. The anticipation's killing me. I think this wine is giving me hives.
No. Actually, have you taken another sip of that wine?
No, I drank the first glass. Dude, I might throw this in the street. That's how much I hate this.
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
I'll be honest. I have no dog in this fight. I think the Chargers are going to pull it out. I have no idea what the score is.
You just said the Chargers. That's the wrong team from LA.
Sorry. There's 2 teams now. I'm confused. The Rams.
You're so disinterested in the game. You don't even know who's playing.
I'm so disinterested.
It's like it's the Chargers and the Browns. Everybody knows. Like,
who gives a fuck, man? They're both. It's like a team from LA versus some shitty Midwestern team. No, it's.
It's a team from California against some team from that hellhole known as Ohio.
Yeah.
They literally just put chili. They put chili on spaghetti. What are you poor? Like,
it's just another hot brown variation.
Yeah. It's just like they put chili on spaghetti. It's just like, do you run out of red sauce? How poor are you guys?
It comes in a can. You don't have to add anything. It's the whole thing. Pour melt chili in a box of pasta.
Yeah, pour melt chili in a box of pasta. It's just like, okay, I didn't realize you wanted to give everybody explosive diarrhea before they got home. Like, that's not a good idea.
Oh my God, that's a new Charlie Mustard's menu item, by the way.
What, the chili on spaghetti? It's Skyline chili.
Skyline. I was gonna call it the Sketty Boy, but okay.
When they call it the Sketty Boy, when they called it Skyline chili, the way that I thought about it is like, what Skyline? Like, what's so great about Cincinnati? Like,
oh man,
they got a river. You know the best thing about Cincinnati is?
Hold on. What? Skyline chili is a real thing?
Yeah, look it up.
Hold on.
Skyline chili is a real thing.
I gotta Google this.
It's a real thing. It's like the I almost said national. It's like the dish of Cincinnati.
Ew.
You had no idea. Dude, like
so unappealing.
The 2 biggest food items in the state of Ohio is like Cleveland has the Polish boy, which is just like a barbecue kielbasa with a bunch of shit on it. And then it's Skyline chili.
Ew.
Like, you know where you're from when those are your 2 best. Like, what are your 2 best menu items? It's like, I don't know, fucking sausage with sauce and some chili.
Ugh, God, it's just fucking.
You didn't finish. You
It's
let
just
me finish the
fucking
bit. I go.
spaghetti and.
You didn't let me finish the bit. Skyline Chili, best menu item in Cincinnati. I go. You know what the best part about Cincinnati is? Kentucky.
I mean, it is basically northern Kentucky.
I was gonna say, my favorite part of Cincinnati is walking over the bridge to Kentucky.
Oh my God, that's disgusting. Like that's a. I did not know this.
Do you want to go to Ohio and get colon cancer? Let's go to Cleveland and Cincinnati.
This is fucking nasty.
Oh my God.
Skyline chili is like
Skyline chili with a Polish boy.
I was excited about this because I was like, man, like Charlie Mustard's has a new menu item. No, this is a real thing.
This is a real thing, and
It's
it's
disgusting.
I gotta be honest, like it's probably the way that people have tried to explain it to me, because I've never had it.
Mm-hmm.
All they've told me is basically like, yeah, it's just like a bolognese. I was like, no, it's fucking not. Like, have you had a good bolognese?
No. A good bolognese takes love and care.
Love and care.
This just takes a fucking can opener.
Yeah.
Like fucking Hormel chili on some box pasta.
Yeah, sure. There's some tender love and care with chili, but not enough.
Let's be honest. If you're making this, you're not making your own fucking chili. You're opening up a can of Hormel that you got from the scratch and dent can section at fucking Aldi's. All right. Hopefully you don't get botulism when you open the thing.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. You're gonna heat it up like Goofy and Max did in a Goofy movie on a fucking car lighter.
Oh no.
Because your car is that old that you still have an accessory lighter.
Sputtering fucking car. The only other thing that I can think of is like Skyline chili is the equivalent of an absentee dad giving you a card on your birthday. It's just like, yeah, he's around, but it's chili. I feel so bad. I'm shit. I hope Joe Burrow hears this. This is reverse psychology. Yeah, fuck your city. Now win that game. I got a lot of fucking money on you.
Your 18th birthday, your absentee dad comes around drunk.
Yeah.
Gives you a pack of cigarettes for your birthday. 2 are missing.
Yeah, I had 2 on the way.
Skyline chili.
I had 2 on the way over here. I had some Skyline chili before.
It was a 20-minute drive here, so
yeah. 2 10-minute cigarettes. Everybody knows what that's about.
Oh man.
There was a comic last night, and
here you go, son.
Yeah. Oh. It's always in the left pocket.
Yep.
Yeah. Right next to.
It's like rolled up in the sleeve.
Rolled up in the sleeve. Yeah, I love that. So I saw somebody doing that. I actually know. So I'll story for a story. So this comic went on stage last night and he goes, I'm trying to quit smoking, and he goes, and I keep wanting to just put the microphone in my mouth so I can feel something. Like, but then we went outside. And this guy was wearing a bomber jacket, and it had the arm zipper with a pack of cigarettes in there. And I never knew that those arm sleeves had like enough room for a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, they do.
I'm just like, oh, I thought this was just like an accessory. Like, it looks cool. No, it's got
you fit a pack of cigarettes in there.
You fit a pack of cigarettes in there. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's got like a little pen holder.
But I think that's what it's for, because they got the guys that would fly planes, they would smoke a cigarette afterwards. So it's just But
shit, you're surprised you landed that thing. You might need a cigarette. Well, the pilot smoked, didn't you know?
Don't let them see the panic in your eyes.
Yeah, you just get done. Oh shit!
Didn't think we were gonna make it there. Hey,
shit. I'll be honest. We were coming down pretty rough.
Hey Jeff, did you know there were back wheels? I've been nosediving this thing for years.
Nosedive. damn, how long you been flying planes? About 23 years now. God damn.
The nose diving this thing. Oh god. Oh, all right. We can't. There's no way we can do better. That was the best we've ever done.
It's like cutting your own hair. Just quit while you're ahead.
Give me a score of the game, and then we'll get out of here.
All right. Oh fuck. All right. We'll say that this game ends. We'll give it. We'll say that they tie up early in the fourth quarter, 24-24.
Okay.
And then we'll say the Rams march down the field in the final seconds to kick a field goal
to win
it all.
Okay. I'm good with that.
27-24. We'll say that.
Okay. Very similar scores.
I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game. I don't.
I mean, that's a pretty high scoring game.
Well,
yeah. The last time the Rams were in the Super Bowl, they scored 3 points. So you need to do, mind you, they had that JV quarterback Jared Goff, who I love, who I love very much. But he is what he is. But
yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here because I'm gonna get some Skyline chili and fly a plane. Imagine that in-flight meal. It's just like, we have Skyline chili for the flight to Cincinnati. I was just like, oh, thanks for this bowl of shit.
Oh my god, what is that plane gonna smell like?
Just farts. Like it's just chili farts, which are the beefiest of all the farts. Everybody knows.
Imagine like this is the one day when you and your lady, you've been like hyping each other up, talking about it like, yeah, we got this trip to Cincinnati coming up.
Who hypes up a trip to Cincinnati?
We're gonna see the sights.
Jazz for the trip to Cincinnati.
Like this is our honeymoon.
We're going to see the Skyline.
We're hyping it up. We're really gonna join the Mile High Club on this flight. This
2.5 hour flight to Cincinnati.
This 2.5 hour flight to Cincinnati. We're gonna join the Mile High Club. And then you get on the flight and you guys like look at each other. You give each other the wink and the nod, and then you find out that the in-flight meal is Skyline chili. Oh man!
And then you just go, honey, we should just get divorced.
like you know what? Like, what is the bathroom gonna smell like?
Yeah, let's just end this thing in divorce.
Yeah.
Or let's hope this pilot of 23 years knows how to plan this thing.
Oh, Jeff, there's back wheels on this thing. Oh man. That is hilarious. All right.
Yeah, thanks. I'll keep doing my job.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk. I can't even get it out.
Yeah, it's just boys. This episode went a lot of places.
It was every direction. It was like
average sized penises masturbating in a Brookstone.
It just
Skyline chili, not knowing how to land a plane.
Really, the question you're asking yourself is why aren't all of your friends listening to this? I understand.
I think that's it.
They all need to get in and you need to get in on all the fun. By the way, totally forgot. We have merchandise over at teespring.com.
True.
/store /the Wine Boys.
Yeah.
Buy some shit. So we can give you this shit.
It's not your average misogynistic podcast.
No, we've got hot takes. Don't worry. Yeah. Just a couple of unathletic guys talking about sports.
Goddamn right.
All right, we'll talk to you next week. Bye.
I love you. Please call me back.